Hello, Saul from Depaula Home Improvements. This is Joel from JND SEO. We spoke briefly on the phone today, and I told you I'd send you this video over. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, Saul. I don't want to waste mine, so what I'm going to do is make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, let's set up a time to talk. If not, no big deal. Take these tips and you could apply them. All right, Saul, my man here. We got your Facebook page up, and we're missing a banner in the back. We do have some of your info, but I do want to show you this. When you click your website, this is what shows up. And if we look at first off, your site is not secure, which maybe this is what happened here. But it looks like something's going on, whether your domain expired and somebody else bought it, which is what we're seeing, or this was hacked. One of the two happened. So that's something you're definitely going to want to fix that for first of all, and get it secure. All right, but after that, what I wanted to do, I wanted to go over your site. So here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to bring up one of your competitors. So Olin Roofing, right? They're really big in the area, Framingham. So let's just quickly look at their site, because I want to talk about content. So I'm just going to scroll through. What I'm looking for is 1,500 words or more of content on their homepage. And I'm on their homepage. They do have a nice blurb here, which has got a good chunk of content. You know, they have some more here and there. I would say overall, Olin, they've probably got 700 to 800 words of content, maybe 9 tops. They don't have 1,500. And to be honest with you, 99.9% of people don't, but it would set you apart if you did. Also, it helps with Google and their algorithm for getting you found and searched and ranking. So what I want to do is, also the more words you have, the more keyword phrases you can put into it, such as roofing Framingham MA as my example. This is what a new customer is going to put in if they're looking for a roofing company. First thing you'll find on any search on Google is the ads at the top. People essentially paying to be seen first, be right in front of your eyes. After that, you're going to find this map section. This is all based on citations. Top 3 companies show up in this preview screen. And this citations are just when you get your business name, address, phone number listed into a directory site like Yelp, Home Advisor, Yellow Pages. After that, we're going to get to the organic section. And this is where you're going to see, the results we kind of put in roofing Framingham MA show up. This is where the companies show up with their websites. There's going to be 10 per page that show up. To be on the first page, just remember, and you'll have some more ads at the bottom here you can see. But just remember that you got to be in the top 10, right? And we'll talk about that more in a little bit, so I want you to remember that part. So if we were ranking this term, roofing Framingham MA, number 1 would go to Yelp, number 2 would go to Olin Roofing, number 3 would go to Watertight Co., and number 4 would go to Home Advisor. This is a directory, and so is Yelp. All right, next, I want to take your site, and as you can see, even your header is in another language. So that's another way you could get some more keywords. But I did want to still look at your site because we can analyze it a little bit. Right now, you got a little bit of trust in the area, a tiny bit of power behind your site. The referring domains, these are just websites online that have links on them. When people click, it will bring them back to your page. So you guys right now, there's 5 websites that have 16 links back to your page. And the keywords, like what we searched in Google, roofing Framingham MA, which I know is a good keyword term. It's one of the best for Framingham. And that's what really is going to bring you the traffic. Unfortunately, we don't have any right now. And that's what's showing our traffic of a 0. So just as a quick comparison, I'm going to run over to Olin here. I'm going to put them into Ahrefs as well. And you can see they don't have a header at all. That's the difference, right? That's just their website. If they had a header, they can get a few more keywords in. But you do see a pretty drastic difference here, right? 128 referring domains, sending them back 405 links to their page. Over 2,000 keywords they can be found for, and that's driving over 1,000 visitors to their site per month. Imagine that, right? 1,000 people visiting your site. How many calls would that be? Scroll down here, we have Olin Roofing, just their business name. That means people are searching for them exactly. And then we have down here without the apostrophe. Sometimes typos will actually rank higher. But 300 people do search Olin Roofing the correct way, just as it's written there. And they're in the first position, which means they're number 1. So we said top 10 is what you need to get on the first page. Obviously, top 5 is kind of the goal after that. And then top 3, you can get number 1. you're going to get a lot more traffic, as Olin has here. So number one, they're going to get a big chunk of that. So that's going to be your repeat and referral customers, but then you also want to bring in new customers. So roofing Framingham MA is a great term. Like I told you, 150 people. It's the biggest for Framingham. Search that. And for this one, they are also number one. And just kind of scrolling down, I don't want to go into too many, but you can see all number ones, a few twos sprinkled in there. So Olin is really kind of dominating the area. And that's why they do have all those visitors to their site. But all right, Saul, all I want to do is I want you to imagine having 1,000, even half that, 500 visitors coming to your new built-out site that is secure and in English, right? So let's imagine that, 500. Even if you had 50 calls coming in per month, right? How many of those would be estimates? How many of those would you guys close? Thank you for watching. The only thing I do request just feedback, so I'll give you a call back probably on Monday morning, and just let me know what you thought of the video. Thank you for your time, Saul. I appreciate it.